This is me, SpoodBeest's.
Why, hello everybody and welcome to another edition of what you're about to see. Now, after the overwhelmingly positive reception of the last video, I decided that we're gonna keep wishlisting our way until it gets stale and repetitive and I need to do something else. But last week's video, or whenever the hell I uploaded that, did very, very well, and it got a lot of positive feedback, and I even got a personal message because of my contributions from a user by the name of Garrett Sharp, who said I was his favorite YouTuber by far. Not just favorite YouTuber, but by far, in terms of delivering content. And it's crazy to think about because, to me, all I'm doing is just simple YouTube videos talking about Smash Brothers, with a spotlight that shadows half of my nose, to, a built-in webcam into my iMac computer. It's very, very simple stuff, and it's really, really good to hear. And shout out again to Slayer9568 for the following idea. He proposed to me we exchanged a few private messages. As I said, if you guys have anything you want to talk to me about or anything that you think I should be doing, inbox me. I'm always open to getting inboxed. It's awesome. He proposed that I should talk about something that was overdue. A long, long time ago, in a year that's not so far away, I made a video and had the Majora's Mask as my co-host, or like COVID on Skype, and we did the do's and don'ts of Super Smash Brothers for, I think, it was either a little bit after E3 or a little bit before. It was sometime in June of last year, and it was supposed to be a continued series. We were gonna talk about improvements here and there, and our next installment was supposed to be about the online gameplay of Super Smash Bros. And how it needs to be improved, especially now with what the Wii U is able to function with. The reason that part never ever got made was the Majora's Mask. He moved to a completely new place, didn't really have a computer to himself anymore, didn't have as much privacy. I think lost or broke his microphone for Skype in the move. He has not logged in a long, long time, and I exchanged a few comments on channels and stuff like that, and he just said, if you ever want to make that video, go ahead, because I won't be able to co-host it with you. So Slayer9568 said, why don't you just talk about that? I'd be interested in listening to it. And as I said, he inboxed me. He gets his video made. So thumbs up to you. Now, everybody knows how much of a damn near catastrophe Super Smash Bros. Brawl online gameplay was. It was, at best I can call it mediocre, but that'd even be going too far. It had tons of problems. I remember logging into matches and waiting, punching that stupid sandbag over and over and over again, sandbagging the sandbag, whatever the fuck you want to say. And only to wait for periods of 30 minutes, only to say you could not be connected to any type of game whatsoever. Then you go and try again, whether this is just for a regular, simple, 3-minute match, or a 3-minute team battle. That's what it was like all the time. And then when I did get connected, just the lag was unbelievable. It was to say it was barely playable would be an understatement. When you're moving, and I'll use this piece of toilet paper here for a example, and I will use this iPod as an example as well. When you're moving like this, you're going to get your ass kicked. And, to me, it probably seemed like the people who who weren't experiencing lag or doing just fine, because everybody was just kicking my ass. Even in the slow motion, they were getting in the punches and everything, and I'm just the one getting my ass kicked in slow motion, raging at my Wii remote, whatever was going on during that time. And that was a good portion of my of my online battles. Some were pretty decent, where they were playable, and I could get through them, and there wasn't as much lag. And then the very rare ones had no lag at all. And those are the rare ones, and those are the good ones, and you rarely connect to those. You rarely ever connect to those, and it's a shame because those are the fun games. I will also comment, where they need to improve. Like friend codes, really, that's how you get to add people in a game, and you got to do it for every different game. Nintendo needs gamer tags, or game names, or whatever the fuck, and you can add a bunch of people through their own system. I believe the Wii U is doing that. I am very uneducated on how it's going to be working as an online system. I know its gameplay functions. I know some of its launch titles. I know the things out. I seen it in Walmart the other day. But for the life of me, I do not know how their system works online. I am hoping it's not going to be, friend code usable. Anybody who knows that, comment away. As I said, I'm welcome for people correcting me or, saying things that I don't say correctly in my videos. Because nobody's perfect. I'm not the be-all, end-all, and I don't know everything. I'm sure a lot of us wish that we could, but, what are you going to do? So, I'm hoping it's got some sort of, you make a game name and you can add other Wii U users in, like, the whole Wii U universe sort of thing. Hopefully that's what they're doing, because I have no idea what's going on there. So if that's the case, then that's going to make online gameplay a lot better. It would eliminate friend codes per games. You could just invite a friend to a match in Smash Brothers. And you can invite 3 of your friends. Like, let's say you have a whole list of a whole bunch of friends. Like, let's say you have a list of 20 so far, and then you can add, invite whoever else has the game, and then you can all have fun being under the host and beating people up. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. I got it Friday last week, so it'll be a week tomorrow that I've owned the game. Only been playing it since Saturday, though, so when Saturday finally rolls around, it'll be a week that I've actually, played the actual fucking game. But their online it has its bugs. It's fairly new, so there's still some glitches. But in the in the less than a week that I've played, I've been able to connect to better matches that run flawlessly. I mean, and it's customizable. I mean, you could choose to do time, or you can choose to do stock, or you can choose to do free for all or team, and choose stock or or time for whatever game you want to play. You also, and this is really cool too, you have the option to turn items off, so the people who do not like items can actually turn them off, so that they connect to a game with other people who don't like to use items. I found that was pretty cool. Smash Brothers could even take that very genuine concept to make it that much better. I mean, they can add more customization to what you're doing. You can have, maybe you can even, like, I know it's really, really hard to do this, but maybe you can increase by a minute or two how much time you have, or increase, the stock from 3 to 5 or whatever. Like, not too much where it's like completely crazy. Maybe a few other customizable matches, like where you can beat each other up and make your health points go down to 0, and then that's how you win, is you're the last man standing and surviving. So what I think they should do is just kind of follow the formula for All-Stars, because to me, that system works very good, and it works very well, and it connects you quick, and a disconnection, won't crash your system. It tells you have an error, and you move on. It doesn't take forever, doesn't put you back, and then you set up, and then you connect to your next game and try, and it's that quick. With Brawl, it was the absolute opposite. I mean, you wait and you wait, you wait. You wait for like 20 minutes for, eventually a second player comes up. Maybe a third player comes up. maybe a fourth player comes up. But the absolute worst from that was, let's say you only connect to a second player. Very rarely would it just be you two fighting it out. They would add additional level 9 CPs that usually would end up taking the victory because they're AI and they know what the fuck to do. And I'm not saying I'm a terrible player. I'm not the best. Certainly not the best at either game, All-Stars or Smash Brothers. But, it's kind of hard to compete against a really high-functioning level AI when you're trying to actually beat another player at the same time. So none of that. If it's just two people who end up connecting to a game, so be it. But I think it should be just like All-Stars. You always connect to 3 other people that are fighting in a match, in a round. So I think it could take some pointers from the online functioning there. I'm sure the Wii U is capable of this. I'm sure that they are not taking the friend code route again. And quote me if I'm wrong, because even with friend codes, they should improve on this. Let's say for the fact that we don't have a gaming name for the Wii U, and we have to do the old friend code shtick all over again. Well, you know what? Make it 10 times more customizable. You can log into, you could choose, 4-player thing, stock, this, that. Just make it a little more customizable, and let it be kind of seamless, like, you connect and you fight. Or if there's a disconnection, make it appear right at the beginning and you don't have to worry about anything. Not suffer through a lagging shitfest of crap. It's very simple. The power of the Wii U is going to be very different. I'm being told, has the same power equivalent of the Xbox 360. And that console thrives with online gaming. So, if it has these kind of functionalities, I'm thinking that the next Smash Brothers game, they probably are going to have to focus on the online a lot better than they did for Brawl. And, it's 4 years of reflecting, soon to be 5, as development really starts to get rolling by the time we probably hear anything from the game. But, it's some very simple stuff. At least to me it is. They should definitely take a look at PlayStation All-Stars Online and see how that works, and not carbon copy identical it, although they could, because kind of the idea of multi franchise fighter kind of started with Nintendo, and everybody blames Sony for stealing the idea, which they should have done a long time ago anyway. And the game's fun. It's no Smash Brothers, but it feels like the void. Like I already, I played enough Smash Brothers on the N64. I played enough Melee on the GameCube. I played enough Brawl on Wii that it's like, okay, not really much to do here. Oh, good, we got a PlayStation-like fighter that's like Smash Brothers. Cool, I'm going to get that, and it'll fill my need for now. So right now it's a brand new game, and I'm having fun playing it. So I think it could really take some pointers out of how that system works, because it's a very simple system. You choose if you want to be on team, or you choose if you want to just have an all-out war, and you choose if you want to have a time match or a stock match. And, as I said, Smash Brothers can go further because they have more match types. They have the, basically death match, where you gotta take down a person's health. There's just so many. Like, you can even create, I remember you could create different modes in Brawl. To get your opponent to 900 using like one of them flame flowers or whatever, like just crazy stuff like that. Yeah, set the damage meter up and all that. Because Smash Brothers is just, it's so customizable by itself for like you and your friends, but it wasn't that way online. It was very bare bones, basic, and it didn't work because the system didn't connect you to proper servers. You could be playing with somebody who's all the way in Japan. You could be playing with somebody who's in Europe. I'm sure, with the PlayStation system, I'm sure I'm connecting with others in North America. I'm fairly certain that those are the matches that I'm connecting to. Maybe the ones that I'm disconnecting to are ones that are outside of, the continent. So it's really, it sounds simple, but it's not. Maybe now it is with the abilities of the new console. to be able to process and, feed off of a Wi-Fi connection better, and, just have more solid servers. I think that's all that really needs to be done, is just have a way more solid server in your game, and that will reflect a lot better. You know what I mean? It'll probably improve it a lot. And, if they can do that, and they can improve the online by making it way more user-friendly, and I think you really should be able to invite friends to a match. No friend code shit. You have a list of friends from your console that you have added. You see if they're playing the game, or even not, you could send them a message or an invite and have them join your game. I think it should take a page out of All-Star's book. I think the online needs to be similar to that, if not even improve on what All-Stars already has. If you think that's good smashing online, then take that basic concept and make it better, Nintendoize it, and make it your own. Because we all know that Nintendo, when they're on top and they want to be, the thing for this, and now they got somewhat of a competition in this franchise, they can take what somebody's already done, that's something that they've done, and say, oh yeah, you want to do that? Well, we're going to do what you did with our idea and what the stuff that you put into it, and we're going to make it that much better. And that's the mentality that they need to have for this game. Because it needs, I think the Wii U needs to be as online friendly as any of the other consoles that are out there. That is bottom line. And the top franchises like Mario, Smash Brothers, Zelda, they need these certain features to help kind of boost them to the next level. Like, in terms of mainstream gaming, like, there was a lack of online play with the Wii. It's sold on a gimmick. It's sold completely on a gimmick, and it seems like it's trying to do that same thing now with the Wii U. Like, oh, you got the tablet control that, oh, if I want to watch my show and play my game simultaneously, I can turn the TV screen and my game's still on the tablet. I'm hoping that, it appeals more to online gamers, because that's the direction gaming has took over the last 6 years, if not more, especially over the last 6. It could be even longer than that. And I think Nintendo needs to focus on that. It needs to improve servers and make this console, even if it's not super online catering for users now, make sure that future titles that people are going to buy are. And that's the bottom line. And basically, that's all I really need to say for Super Smash Bros. Online, and even the Wii U Online in general. That's what I would do to improve it. Those are some of my ideas that I think that they should do. Will they do? Only time will tell. Once again, thank you to Slayer9568 for the idea for this video. Give him a good thumbs up for me, of course. Thumbs up to all of you who keep watching and supporting this channel over 5 years. I guess running strong still. And it's because of you guys that I keep coming back. Inbox me, send comments on my channel, send me comments on this video for any sort of ideas you have to add to the wish list. It'll be much appreciated, and the wish list will grow conveniently and ironically enough closer towards Christmas. That should be the theme. I should do like the wish list all the way until Christmas. My Super Smash Bros. Christmas wish list. Anyway, comment away, PM me away, do your thing, get in touch, because I'm open to all of my viewers. All your ideas are awesome. Your support's awesome. And I thank all of you for still watching to this day. So, yeah, that's all I have to say for today. And SpoodBeest, out.